Hey guys, welcome back. Chili Sports Cards here. Today I'm kind of making a video. I wasn't really gonna make anything for the next few days, but Natsman, my buddy, he hasn't been feeling good with blood sugar and diabetic problems. He just had a back surgery, so I figured jump on here and make him a quick little video. These three cards right here, I just put up for sale on my eBay store, and that's all that I have on there right now. I think somebody's already really looking at this one. It's a Keston Hera. It's a rainbow foil Topps update card. Outside the plastic looks really nice. I'm pretty sure it'll get a 9.5 or a gem mint. Maybe even a black label. I'm not too sure, but it's a Topps update. It's the foil paper or the rainbow foil rookie card, Keston Hera. Real nice card. This is the Bowman's Chrome's first Till Gavin Lux. I was gonna send these cards in to get graded myself. And there's nothing wrong with them. They're really nice. I think that will get 9.5s or 10s. But, these cards are actually selling for really good money right now, ungraded. And, yeah, I figured, what the heck, if I sold these three cards right here, then that would probably pretty much pay for grading my entire submission. So I figured, you know what? I'll just let these cards go. I think I paid like $20 for this card, and I'm pretty sure that I can get close to 100 for that. Same thing for this one, and I pulled this in a hanger box myself. So, if I can sell these cards for what I'm trying to sell for them, that will pretty much pay for my submission right there. So, about 100 card submission, it'll take care of all of it. So, that's why I decided just to sell those three, because I thought I'm not too attached to these players. They might go up, whatever, but if they do, I send them out and they, I sell them and, somebody else grades them and they do get gem mints, they'll probably go for about $150, $200 a piece. So, I expect to sell this for about 75, $80, maybe same 75, 80, and maybe about 60. So, we'll just see how it goes. Anyways, so also today, I got some mail. I got some mail. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I got. Just a small little mail day. I haven't been going too crazy because I'm closing escrow on a house, so I can't really spend a lot right now. I'm enjoying a nice cold one. I got to go back to work tonight, so I've had my days off. But so anyways, let's go ahead and do the first card that I got in my mail. And I'll save the best for last. So this right here is a lumber company, Flair 1995 insert, Ken Griffey Jr. It's just a simple insert, nothing too fancy, and there's no serial number on it like that, or anything. It's probably like a 1 in 12 pack pull kind of thing, but if you're opening up a box of this, you might get one or two in the box, and then you might get Albert Bell and, Manny Ramirez, or, Frank Thomas, or, I'm interested in Griffey and Barry Bonds, and those were the two that I wanted, so it's just easier just to buy the card sometimes, and I didn't have this in my collection for whatever reason when I was a kid. I've seen this card before lots of times and had the chances to pick it up, but I just decided to get other stuff, so it was just a really cool card, and I'll be adding this to my submission. I'll probably get this graded. I don't really necessarily care if it grades lower than a 9. It's just a card that I really liked for a long time, and I never bought it. So, pretty cool card, man. A card doesn't have to be super valuable or anything like that to really enjoy this card. When I was a kid, this is exactly the type of card that I collected, the type of card that I was going for. I didn't care too much about, cards being rookie cards. I loved these 90 inserts. That's when I was, heavily into collecting and buying. And, if I would have pulled this in a pack when I was, 12, 13 years old, this would have made my day, I think in 95, I was probably about 10 years old. So, I mean, I was buying packs at this time, but not very many, obviously. So, just a really cool card, a card that I wanted for a long time, and now I finally have it. So, it'll be going to my my SGC submission stack that I plan on sending out at some point. Probably once SGC catches up and they're not so backed up. So this next card right here is a Bonds Topps Gold Label 1999 Obviously, in 1999, he wasn't on his super crazy tear yet, but he was still putting up good, solid numbers. And he was definitely a little bit bigger and more muscular at this point than his Pittsburgh days. But it's a race to Aaron, and I'm going to show the other one that I got because I bought two. I bought a Griffey and an Aaron. And one of the things that really, to me, it's very funny is Hank Aaron did not only own the home run record, he also owns the RBI record and the total bases record for the careers. If you go to the back of these cards, the Griffey has the race to 755, but the Bonds does not. It has race to 2,297. That's the RBI record. Hank Aaron still owns that record. I doubt that we'll ever see that record be beat. Records are meant to be broken, and I hope that somebody, comes out and beats, some of these really awesome records. But at the same time, I kind of would like Hank to have a record, whether it's the total bases or the RBIs, either one, A lot of people still believe that the home run record for a career is his, and that's a definitely a very, very solid, good debate, to talk about and stuff like that. And personally, I don't think that. I think that Barry Bonds does have the record, and I just think that he does have it dirty. But at the same time, I think that that's just the way that the game was during this era, and he wasn't the only one. I mean, if this guy was the only one that was doing it, then yeah, I would say Hank Aaron still has it. But he was just the best already, and then he took he started taking stuff, so it put him even higher over the mark. But I just find it really funny that Ken Griffey Jr. was actually the one that was supposed to break the record. And if you were alive at that time and you watched both of these players, and you would know that it was Griffey that was supposed to be the one to do that. But in the end, it was actually Barry Bonds. Ken Griffey Jr. did something you're supposed to do as you get older. You slow down, you get old. Your body doesn't heal and do the things that it did when you were younger. And he got a little bit fatter, which is normal. But I don't know what you guys think about these Topps Gold Label cards, man. But I know what I think about them. Having the two pictures with not Willie Mays, Hank Aaron in the background. Man, just the way that these cards pop, dude. The way that the foil is on them. They're just beautiful cards, man. Beautiful cards. When you're talking about a card of beauty like that, and then one of the black tuxedo, cases, oh man, it's just gonna pop, man. It's gonna look beautiful. I can't wait to send in some of these cards to get graded. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Bonds out now. Keep in mind, this card's already in the sleeve. In certain lighting, it's already popping like crazy. But if you take it out, and then you just hold it, and it's probably got a little bit of surface stuff on it. I'm going to go ahead and just see if I can wipe it off a little bit. So it's not really hard to clean a card, you just take your microfiber, and then you kind of just ever so gently, if you wanted to, get it a little bit damp. Oh, so, excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to hit the camera there. You can probably clean it up a little bit. But, man, look at how this card looks, man. That's just freaking sick, dude. So, yeah, I praise Topps Gold Label a lot. I think that, there are a lot nicer looking cards, and a lot of stuff that they make today, the card stock is real good, thick, quality card. It's not super easy to damage it, I really like the cards that they made back in the 90s. And the 98 Topps Gold Label has the Roger Maris, the single season record stuff. So, and it has Bonds, not Bonds, it has Griffey, McGuire, and Sosa. So really cool, man, really cool. I love those cards. To the next card. This is the third to last card that I have in my mailbox. This is kind of a goofy looking card. I didn't have one. It's die cut. It's from 1997 Leaf. It's called Knot Hole Gang. It's a pretty rare insert because it's serial numbered. It's from 1997. I thought, it's kind of goofy, but this is supposed to look like a fence. a knothole gang. A knothole is just something that's in the fence that eventually will pop out, and it's like a round hard piece, and that's what it's kind of meant to look like. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's just it's unique. They don't make cards like this anymore. It's serial numbered to 501143. It's got a nice picture of Griffey on the back. He's like halfway smiling, looking at the picture. So I don't know. He's maybe facing somebody that he likes, or there's somebody he's kind of buddy buddy with, maybe an old teammate or something like that. And yeah, it's just a cool card. It's unique. I like stuff that's different and unique, and I think that's exactly what this card is. Um, I was definitely more interested in buying other types of cards when I was younger than this card. So yeah, it's just a card that stuck out to me. I was on eBay. I was looking at Griffey inserts, and I just decided to pick it up. Add to my '90s insert Griffey collection. Um, and this will be a card that I send in to get graded also. Being die cut, sometimes they can be pretty tough, but going over the edges and everything, there's no chipping, and everything looks on it actually really nice. So I'm expecting this to get maybe a 9.5, depending on what they consider centering issues on this card or whatever. I'm not too sure, but I expect it to grade well. And even if it doesn't, I really don't care too much. I just want to see some of my favorite, like I said, my favorite cards and slabs. So on to the next card, the second to last card. This one to me is just very unique. It looks like a film, something that you'll put in your camera, and it has Griffey. There's a top piece, and then the middle piece where it has most of him, and then there's a bottom piece. This came out in 1994. It was by Studio, which I want to say is a Don Russ company. Studio, man, they had some really freaking cool cards back in the day, like in the 95 cards and how they made the credit cards. And some just really good quality player photos on their cards. Studio, I really liked that company or that brand or that type of card for a long time. Even like going back to like 92, I thought Studio cards in 1992 were like just freaking so cool compared to like 92 Tops or 92, pretty much 92 anything really. So the card, it feels really, really thin, but it's really like hard plastic. It doesn't feel like it's paper whatsoever. Um, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like translucent, so you could see through it a little bit, which is pretty cool. Um, I don't know when they first started making cards that were like that, but this might have been one of the first of its kind where it does that. I know I have like a '94 Leaf slideshow that you could see through it. I'm really not too sure, what were the first cards that you could do that, but nonetheless, it's just a pretty cool insert. It's number 3 of 8. So that means that there's 8 different players in the set, not that there's only 8 of these cards. So it's not a super rare card. I picked it up on eBay for like $5 recently. So anyways, yeah, it was just a cool card that I think is, really, really unique and different and something that I like, something that I didn't have. And I have a lot of Griffey cards. So, just to add to my 90s collection there. Really cool, in a black case. I think that would look really cool because the separation of the colors and the decent see-through stuff on it, whatever. Just a cool card, man. So I'm really happy that I picked this card up. It's a card that I forgot about. I hadn't seen one for a long time, and then I seen it on eBay, and I was like, yeah, you know what, for $5 I'll pick it up, because I think a card like this back in the day would have cost me like probably $15 to $20, because any kind of Griffey insert back in the day, you had to pay, you had to pay a premium. So the last card I'm going to show off today is something that's slabbed. My buddy here on YouTube, Bobbles, we talked about a certain player that plays football, that he has the all-time rushing record. He doesn't think that's ever going to be broken, and I don't think so either. A lot of the rookie cards, late 80s, 90s, early 90s, they're starting to come back right now, and I agree with everything that he said. And just going back for like the last 3 or 4 months, I think these cards have gone up in value already quite a bit. This is the Emmitt Smith rookie card. It's a Fleer update. It's a 9, SGC 9, so it's mint. The borders and everything on it look pretty good as far as centering. They don't look perfect, but they look pretty good. This bottom left corner right here looks maybe a tad bit funny. And the back, honestly, it looks pretty good. The edge down here might be a little questionable, but I don't see any major like chipping or anything like that anywhere whatsoever. So the card's really nice. It just might be a little off-centered, and then this bottom left corner might be a little funny. The bottom left corners are a real common thing to get messed up because when you put them in the penny sleeves, they usually go in first. And, paper cards are pretty delicate. That's why I preach the quality, quality cards, the tougher cards, the thicker cards, because I just think that it's easier, to keep those cards gem mint. And, when you go back to these paper cards, I think they're just a little bit too delicate. But nonetheless, it looks pretty nice in this tuxedo, man. The blue and the white and the gray with the black. It looks pretty nice, man. It's a 9. It's a mint card. It's got the new label, so it's been graded, fairly recently. I'd say within the last 2 years. Emmitt Smith has rookie cards from 1990 and 1991. The cards that are 1990 rookie cards are actually parts of sets that come in like boxes that are kind of their own little sets already. I don't think any Emmitt Smith rookie card came in packs in 1990, so he's got cards that are rookie cards in 1991 too, I believe. And so if you're going to be getting an Emmitt Smith rookie card, you probably want to get one of the 1990s. And there are a few different kinds. I think there's like a well, I don't think there's this one, obviously the Fleer update. The reason that I kind of went for this one is because the Michael Jordan rookie card is the Fleer update, and that's at 86 to 87. So I can see a lot of people that are into the basketball, jumping over and picking up some of these Emmitt Smith rookie cards, being that they're, also Fleer update. So it just makes common logical sense to me. So you have the Fleer update. There's the Topps one, which I also really like a lot. It's similar, but he's taking a knee in the card. And I think that's really cool because with all the Colin Kaepernick stuff, not taking a knee, he's clearly just sitting there on his knee with his helmet off in his hand, and he's waiting for the game to start or whatever. And Topps is Topps. If you look at 1996, Kobe Bryant Topps Chrome Refractor, that's one of his most valuable rookie cards. Jerry Rice Topps, Joe Montana Topps. The Michael Jordan's a Fleer update, but some of the Topps Tiffany's are even bigger cards than like the 89 Upper Deck Griffey card. So, Topps has always like got their their mark in being as far as like in the top. Even like a Topps gold Jerry Jeter is like probably the second or third most valuable rookie card you can get of his. So, Topps is definitely a great company to go with. I'll probably get some more Topps of him. Maybe 1 or 2 9s, 8.5s or whatever. And then the big rookie card for Emmitt Smith is the Score. And for whatever reason, I think it has something to do with the Barry Sanders the previous year. Just being the most, iconic football rookie card from that set. I think him and Troy Aikman share a rookie card that year. Troy Aikman might be 90 Score, I'm not too sure. So anyways, I got one of these. I picked it up. I think I paid about $20 for it, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. I don't, I can't say that I don't see these cards going up to $50 to $100 the way that cards are shooting up in value recently. So it's pretty nice, man. So anyways, I got some more stuff coming in the mail pretty soon. And so I'm looking forward to getting that, and I'll make a video about that when I get a chance when they come in. One of them I'm really excited to get, so look forward to doing that. So man, I'll go back over the card in the back a little bit. So yeah, man, pretty nice. All-time leading rusher. I don't know if that record's ever gonna be broken, guys. So let me know in the comments if you like the cards, what your favorite card was. If you're interested in any of these cards right here on eBay, feel free to check it out and make me an offer if you want to. If not, they might be gone pretty soon. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Leave a like, comment, give me a thumbs up, and thank you very much for everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Stay healthy, and make good decisions, and have fun with the hobby. Keep collecting. Have a good time with it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks.